For more than 3 decades, I have walked the corridors of hospitals, stood in surgical theaters, and spoken to thousands of patients from all walks of life. I've watched them come in with pain and leave with pills, but never answers. What if I told you that the true key to healing isn't locked in a pharmacy, but inside your own body? I'm Dear Joseph Whitman. I've practiced medicine for 35 years, but I didn't start believing in healing until medicine failed me. This video isn't just based on Barbara O'Neill's philosophy. It's built on decades of science, patient experience, and the truth your doctor may never tell you. So let me walk you through the 20 most powerful health secrets, the ones I've used to save lives, including my own. The truth about caffeine. Caffeine is praised like a morning savior, but behind every cup of coffee is a hidden cost. According to Barbara O'Neill, caffeine leaches magnesium and calcium out of your body. That is right. The very nutrients your bones and muscles need to thrive drained by your daily coffee fix. Let me tell you about Linda, a 42-year-old working mom who drank 5 cups of coffee a day. She had insomnia, anxiety, and brittle nails that broke just by typing. We removed caffeine for 3 weeks, replaced it with calming teas, leafy greens, and magnesium-rich foods. And just like that, her sleep returned, her anxiety faded, and her hair and nails became stronger than ever. Caffeine is a stimulant, yes, but what it stimulates is adrenal exhaustion and mineral depletion. Our diet. The doctor that never sends a bill, Barbara O'Neill, believes food is the most powerful form of medicine. And I agree. You see, I've treated hundreds of patients who lived on processed carbs, sugary snacks, and fried foods. Their symptoms? Weight gain, brain fog, hormonal chaos. Alan, 55, came to me with early-stage heart disease. We didn't start with pills. We started with lentils, with kale, with blueberries and almonds. In just 3 months, his cholesterol dropped, his energy returned, and he lost 18 pounds. No surgery, no side effects, just nature. If your diet is toxic, your life will be too. It is that simple. Detox, not a trendy requirement. We often associate detox with green smoothies and trendy juice bars, but Barbara O'Neill brings it back to science. And so do I. Every single day, your body is exposed to hundreds of toxins, from the air you breathe, the soap you use, even the chair you sit on. The liver is your first line of defense, but it can't fight alone. I had a patient, Rob, a firefighter with skin rashes and constant fatigue. Instead of creams, we tried vegetable juices, infrared saunas, and removed all refined flour and fried foods. Within 1 month, his rashes cleared, his digestion improved, and he felt human again. Barbara is right. Detox isn't an option anymore. It's survival. Water. The forgotten miracle. You lose 2.5 liters of water every single day through your breath, your skin, and your colon. Yet most of my patients drank less than 1 liter. No wonder they complained of fatigue, joint stiffness, brain fog. Water is not just hydration. It is transportation. It moves nutrients, flushes toxins, regulates temperature. One small habit, drinking 500 milliliters of water before your morning coffee, can shift your entire day. I've seen patients reverse years of headaches and constipation just by drinking water consistently. Sleep. The body's secret operating room. Your body heals when you sleep. Not while watching Netflix. Not while scrolling. Only when you rest. Dr. O'Neill explains how deep sleep triggers a flood of healing hormones. Melatonin, serotonin, epithalamine. These chemicals don't just help you fall asleep. They regenerate your immune system, your organs, even your brain. Anna, a 70-year-old teacher, struggled with irregular periods and low mood. We changed her bedtime routine, cut blue light, added magnesium, and encouraged a 10 p.m. lights-out policy. Her cycle regulated, her mood lifted, her skin cleared. If you're not sleeping, you're not healing. It's as simple as that. Gut health. Your second brain. You've probably heard the saying, you are what you eat. But Barbara O'Neill takes it one step further. You are what you absorb. And that all begins in the gut. Your gut is home to trillions of microbes. They regulate everything, from digestion to mood, from immunity to inflammation. When your gut is compromised, so is your health. Take Mark, a 29-year-old engineer. He had brain fog, depression, and recurring rashes. Every doctor gave him creams and antidepressants. But no one asked about his diet. We removed hybridized wheat, caffeine, and processed sugar, added probiotics, fermented vegetables, kefir, naturally cultured yogurt. Within weeks, his symptoms vanished. He called it magic. I call it microbiome medicine. Qi. Holistic healing. More than the body, traditional healthcare treats symptoms. But holistic healing, it treats the source. Barbara teaches that healing isn't just physical. It's mental. It's emotional. It's spiritual. You can't expect to heal your liver if your mind is soaked in stress and your spirit is exhausted. Holistic healing means making peace with your lifestyle, your food, your thoughts, your habits. One of my patients, Sheila, had chronic migraines for 12 years. We didn't just change her diet. We changed her bedtime, her breathing patterns, her exposure to light. Migraines gone. Energy returned. Healing is not just about medicine. It is about alignment. Ba. Nutritional deficiencies. The hidden epidemic, Barbara O'Neill says, it's not just what you eat, it's what you're missing. Today's food is calorie-rich, but nutrient-poor. We eat more than ever, yet we're starving at a cellular level. Modern food is stripped of minerals, refined, bleached, dehydrated. Most of my patients had low magnesium, low B vitamins, and undetectable levels of iodine or zinc. Why? Because their meals came from boxes, not from nature. Barbara's advice is simple. Eat whole, unprocessed foods. Sourdough bread, Brazil nuts, grapes, avocados, and lentils. These aren't trendy superfoods. They're ancestral wisdom, brought back to your plate. 9. Inflammation. The silent killer. Here's what they don't teach in med school. Chronic inflammation is the root of most modern diseases. Heart disease, autoimmune disorders, even cancer. Barbara O'Neill explains how sugar and refined grains ignite inflammation in the body like gasoline on fire. Instead, she recommends 80% alkaline-forming foods, leafy greens, alkaline nuts like almonds and Brazil nuts, berries and citrus fruits. Acidic foods like rice, chickpeas, and bread can be taken, but only in moderation. When I guided patients to adopt this 80-20th rule, their arthritis improved, their skin conditions calmed, their digestion normalized. One patient, Gerald, reversed 10 years of gout symptoms by eliminating wheat and adding celery juice every morning. Inflammation can be your enemy, or your warning light. Listen to it, Yiling, the forgotten power of sleep. You already know sleep is important. But let's get specific. When you sleep, your pineal gland releases hormones, serotonin, melatonin, vasopressin, and epithylamine. These chemicals repair your cells, balance your mood, and regenerate your immune system. But sleep isn't just hours on a clock. It has quality, rhythm, habit. Barbara O'Neill teaches us that light exposure, hydration, and nighttime rituals play a massive role in our healing process. One woman I worked with, Sandra, had trouble sleeping since her teenage years. We eliminated screen time after 9 p.m., added warm magnesium baths and a fixed wake-up time. After 2 weeks, she said it was like waking up in a new body. Hydration, your body's silent engine. We often underestimate the role of water, but Barbara O'Neill makes it clear hydration isn't optional. It's foundational. Every 6 hours, you lose 2.5 liters of water, not just through urine, but through your breath, your skin, and even your colon. Most people walk around dehydrated, but mistake it for fatigue, headaches, or joint pain. Water regulates your temperature. It cushions your joints. It flushes toxins from your cells. It even sharpens your focus and boosts your memory. I had a patient, Jason, who came to me with brain fog and chronic fatigue. We didn't give him supplements. We gave him structure. 2 liters of clean water a day minimum, paired with hydrating foods like cucumbers, oranges, and watermelon. Within 10 days, he said, it's like I woke up from a long nap. Simple, affordable, essential. Yar. Preventive health care. Treat the cause, not just the crisis. Why wait for disease to strike when we can prevent it altogether? This is Barbara's core message, and it's mine too. Most people only change when they're in pain, but true wellness starts with habits, not emergency treatments. Swap processed foods for fiber-rich vegetables. Trade sodas for herbal teas. Replace screen time with sunlight and movement. One client, Priya, came to me pre-diabetic at age 31. No energy, cravings, brain fog. We never let it become diabetes. We caught it early, changed her diet, sleep, and stress management. She reversed everything in 3 months. Prevention isn't glamorous, but it is powerful. And it saves lives. Yisan. Stress management. The invisible disease. You can eat clean. You can sleep well. But if your mind is drowning in stress, your body will follow. Barbara teaches the connection between chronic stress and chronic disease. When you're stressed, your digestion slows, your hormones shift, your immune system shuts down. Stress isn't just mental, it's chemical. I worked with David, a corporate executive battling panic attacks. His diet was perfect, but he lived in fight or flight mode. We introduced breathing exercises, morning sunlight exposure, cold water therapy, and the law of cause and effect, a mental model Barbara uses to help reframe thoughts. David changed, not just his health but his entire identity. If you want to heal, you must calm the mind. 4. Exercise, the forgotten prescription. Modern life has made movement optional, and that's a problem. Barbara O'Neill doesn't treat exercise as a fitness trend. She treats it as medicine. Physical activity increases blood flow, delivers oxygen, activates lymphatic drainage, and stimulates healing hormones. In my own practice, I've seen exercise reverse insulin resistance, reduce depression, and even support cancer recovery. Half an hour a day, just walking, cycling, or stretching, can change your entire health trajectory. I had a 67-year-old patient, Betty, who'd never exercised in her life. We started with 10-minute walks, then added resistance bands. 2 months in, her joint pain was gone. Her mood was better, and she needed less medication. Exercise isn't punishment. It's permission to feel alive again. Sleep isn't laziness. It's restoration. It's recovery. It's necessary.